It's just been 4 days ever since we had 220 crore players going for the auction in the IPL. Mitchell Starc with 24.75 crores and Pat Cummins 20.5 crores. In our lifetime, we never imagined that somebody will cross 20 crores because the overall prize money for winning the IPL is 20 crores. These two have achieved enough money that they can even buy the IPL. And also, they have achieved enough money to ensure they even get so many PSL leagues together. Jokes aside, 24.75 and 20.5 crores are insane numbers. But there seems to be a loophole in this IPL auction, which the foreign players and their agents have exploited it really well. It is not the fault of Pat Cummins and Mitchell Starc that they went for that much of money. But is there a loophole in the IPL auction that has allowed them to fetch insane amounts of money? This is one of the things that Dinesh Karthik has spoken about. In a video that he did with CricBuzz recently, he was not so happy about the fact that why are insane numbers being generated for the likes of Mitchell Starc and Pat Cummins. He reiterated that there is nothing against the player. It's just that this IPL Mini-Auction is kind of an unhealthy trend if you look at it. Look at all the major buys that have happened in the IPL auctions, all have come in the Mini-Auction. 16.25, the first time everybody went past 15 crores was Chris Morris. That was in the IPL Mini-Auction. You look at Sam Curran, last year 18.5 crores. No one has ever breached that except Cummins and Starc. Barring the mega auction, everybody else seems to be going for big bucks in the mini auction. Why is that? This is the trend that Starc, Cummins agents and the teams have exploited in ensuring this, and Dinesh Karthik has pointed this out. He stated, mini auction is definitely used by players and agents very clearly, where they go for absurd, unheard of prices, knowing that the teams are coming in with a lot of money and have some holes to fill. So remember, after every IPL season is done, the purse is increased by 5 crores. Some people who didn't get most of the players, they are left with a big purse. And then 5 crores additional, they release players and then the purse swells. Now, this happens only during the mini auction period. In the mega auction, 4 players are only retained. You have to build the whole squad, and that is why if you look at it, the buying is not that insane, except in the case of Ishan Kishan, when Mumbai Indians shelled out 15.25 crores in the mega auction. Now, if you look at it, every season a purse is increased by 5 crores and then the purse swells. After that, the players are bought at an insane amount. Rajasthan Royals, KKR, Sunrisers Hyderabad, CSK, all will attest to this fact. I mean, in the mini auction last year, things went crazy. 18.5 crore for Sam Curran, 16 crores for Nicholas Pooran, 16.25 for Ben Stokes, 17 crores for Cam Green. Lots and lots of money is generated in the mini auction. Now, this is the unhealthy trend that the IPL has kind of gotten itself into, because Dinesh Karthik states, instead of coming to the main auction, which happens every 3 years, the players and their agents, they let that pass and come in the mini auction that happens the year after. I think this unhealthy trend should stop. I mean, if you look at Cummins is an exception. Starc did not play for 8 years in the IPL, did not even come in the mega auction, registered only in the mini auction and got 24.75 crores. Again, let us reiterate, it is not Mitchell Starc's fault. The franchisee chose to shell that much amount of money for a player because of the need that is there. And that's what happens. They let that pass and come in the mini auction that happens in the year after. I think this unhealthy trend should stop. And Dinesh Karthik had tweeted about this also. He stated, I am not a big fan of players coming straight into the mini auctions, and I feel foreign players and their agents seem to use it cleverly because they see a loophole there. The loophole is players are released, purses swell, additional of 5 crores, and because of that the teams are having more money than usual. Now, what is the solution that Dinesh Karthik has proposed? Two solutions. which might rather not fetch you that much of money for the players, but then there are two options that he has suggested. Number one, anybody coming in the mini auction after they have been released from the major auction can only go to the ceiling of the price they have been bought in at the mega auction. So, supposing if Pat Cummins had registered for the mega auction and he went for 15 crores, mini auction, you cannot go past 15 crores. However, old habits may die hard. So, the first solution is, after they have been released from the major auction, they can only go to the ceiling of the price they have been bought in at the mega auction. So, 15 crores, if Cummins goes for 15 crores, he cannot go beyond 15 crores in future auctions. That hardly seems to be the trend nowadays. I mean, if you look at it, very few players have, after 15, have gone past 18. It's very, very rare. But I do get where Dinesh Karthik is coming from. However, what happens if a franchisee, due to the need, due to the dynamics, instead of 15 crores, what if Cummins goes for 19 crores? In case a player hasn't been part of the major auction and comes through the mini auction, he can only go to the point of the highest paid player in that team. Highest paid player. So, supposing if Mitchell Starc goes to KKR, who is the highest paid? Let's assume it's Andre Russell for 12 crores. Whoever is the highest paid player in that auction, in that franchisee, he cannot go beyond that. That is the reason. And he says, whatever money he is picked for beyond that should be given back to the BCCI. So, assuming Andre Russell is 12 crores, Mitchell Starc has gone to 18 crores. The remaining 6 crores will go to the BCCI. These are the two solutions that Dinesh Karthik has proposed. Now, this has come into light. Say, suppose for example, Jasprit Bumrah was retained by Mumbai Indians for 11 crores. But you saw Cam Green go for 17. Forget that. Rinku Singh, 55 lakhs he was bought for in the mini auction. And Yash in the mega auction, Yash Dayal, 5 crores for RCB in the mini auction. For a guy who is better, if you have to look at it, better is quote unquote in the skill set. This seems a bit unfair, but then that is the dynamic of the mini auction. So, do you agree with Dinesh Karthik's feelings that yes, there is an exploitation, there is a loophole in that IPL mini auction that allows players to be gotten at such a high extreme? Do you agree with the solutions wherein whatever price he was bought in at the mega auction, if he is registered, he can't go beyond that? And if he comes through the mini auction, his price cannot go past the highest paid player in that franchisee. If it happens, the remainder of the money should go to the BCCI. What is your take on Dinesh Karthik's suggestions? Do you think this is a fair move that he suggested, or do you think it is practically impossible? You can write to us in the comments below, and thank you so much folks for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so that when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.